Hi everyone, this is NLP Corgi. Today's deep dive is about the paper from University of California, Berkeley, a very big video reasoning suite, VBVR. Over the last few years, video generation models have made huge strides in visual realism. They can produce cinematic scenes, complex motion, and detailed environments, but realism is not the same as reasoning. If we ask a model to rotate an object, follow a path through a maze, or manipulate objects step by step, many models fail. The core issue is that the field lacks large-scale datasets designed specifically for reasoning in videos. Without that data, it's difficult to train or even measure true video reasoning capabilities. This paper introduces VBVR, short for Very Big Video Reasoning. The project aims to build foundational infrastructure for studying reasoning in video models. VBVR contains over 1 million video clips and more than 2 million images across 200 reasoning tasks. The suite includes both a large training dataset and a benchmark evaluation framework. Together, they allow researchers not only to measure reasoning ability, but also to train models specifically for it. One of the most striking aspects of VBVR is its scale. Previous video reasoning benchmarks typically contain only a few hundred or a few thousand examples, and many have no training data at all. VBVR changes that dramatically, providing over 1 million training videos. This scale finally makes it possible to study how video reasoning abilities emerge as models train on larger datasets. Instead of designing tasks randomly, the authors organized the dataset around a cognitive architecture inspired by philosophy and cognitive science. They defined 5 core faculties that support intelligent reasoning. Perception extracts structure from visual input. Transformation manipulates internal representations. Spatiality represents locations and geometry. Abstraction discovers patterns and rules, and knowledge represents learned facts about the world. Each VBVR task family probes one of these cognitive capabilities. The dataset includes a wide variety of reasoning tasks. Some require navigation through a grid maze while avoiding obstacles. Others involve editing objects, rotating shapes, or rearranging items according to rules. There are pattern completion problems similar to Raven's matrices, and some tasks simulate simple physics, like predicting bounces or domino chains. These tasks are designed so the correct answer can be verified automatically. To generate millions of examples, each task is implemented as a parameterized generator. Instead of storing static videos, the generator algorithmically produces new instances by varying parameters like object positions, layouts, or difficulty. A distributed cloud pipeline runs these generators in parallel. Each generated sample includes the starting frame, the prompt, the final target state, and a full ground truth solution trajectory. Alongside the dataset, the authors introduce VBVR Bench, an evaluation framework designed specifically for video reasoning. Instead of relying on another AI model to judge outputs, VBVR uses rule-based scoring. Because each task has a verifiable solution, the evaluation can check things like path correctness, spatial accuracy, and logical outcomes. The benchmark also includes 2 splits: in-domain tasks similar to training tasks, and out-of-domain tasks that test true generalization. The benchmark reveals a major gap between visual quality and reasoning ability. Many open-source models score between about 0.27 and 0.31 on the benchmark. Proprietary systems such as Sora and Veo perform better, but still remain far below human performance. These results show that even the most advanced video models struggle with structured reasoning tasks. To confirm that the benchmark reflects real quality differences, the authors conducted a large human evaluation study. Annotators compared videos generated by different models and chose which one performed better. The results were then compared with VBVR's automatic scores. The correlation between human preferences and benchmark results was extremely strong, with Spearman correlations above 0.9. This suggests the rule-based evaluation reliably reflects human judgments. With the dataset in place, the authors ran one of the first large-scale scaling studies of video reasoning. They fine-tuned a video model called WAN 2.2 using progressively larger subsets of the dataset, from 0 samples up to 500,000. As the data increased, performance improved on both in-domain and unseen tasks. However, the gains eventually started to plateau, indicating limits in the current model architecture. Training on VBVR does more than improve benchmark scores. The model begins to exhibit new behaviors. It follows instructions more precisely, performs geometric transformations correctly, and manipulates objects without rewriting the entire scene. In some cases, the model even develops simple multi-step strategies when solving unfamiliar tasks. But major challenges remain, especially in long-horizon tasks that require stable identities and persistent state. One of the central insights from this work is that reasoning in video requires controllability. If a model constantly rewrites the entire scene during generation, it becomes impossible to verify whether a reasoning step actually happened. The VBVR training encourages models to keep scenes stable while performing targeted edits. However, even with massive datasets, a large gap remains between current models and human reasoning. To summarize, VBVR provides the first truly large-scale dataset and benchmark designed for video reasoning. It introduces a cognitively grounded task taxonomy, a million-scale training dataset, and a deterministic evaluation framework. Early experiments show that scaling reasoning data leads to emerging generalization abilities, but the persistent gap to human performance suggests that new architectures and reasoning mechanisms may be needed to reach truly intelligent video models.